All right, well, I'm still at the barracks. It's only 7 o'clock right now, but we just had some rain come through. You can still see the drops. And apparently there were some lightning strikes over to the west of here, so I'm going up to Collins today. Ron is not in, so I could go up to Buckhorn, but they already told me I should go up to Collins just because of the fires that were reported in Scott Bar. So I'll be doing that today. Might actually have some fire for the first time in 2 months, so that'll be exciting. Just got gas right now, so we're heading up. This is looking to the west. From what I saw on my map, it looked like there was lightning strikes over near Syad, which is kind of the western edge of what I can actually see from Collins, but we're getting some rain now, which is good because it's really dry. However, we did get that lightning, which is not good because a strike of lightning is probably gonna do a lot more damage than any water is gonna make up for around now. So let's see how it goes up there. All right, so I'm trying to get illegal on some of the fires that are going on over here. There's that one, you can barely see it, on Scott Bar Mountain. I know that one they're taking care of. That one looks like it's getting pretty big. But there is this little one going here. I probably won't be able to line it up in the scope. Oh, hey, look at that. Well, you saw it for a second. But yeah, that one is going. I'm getting ready to call that in now. Okay. Wairika, Collins Baldy with fire traffic. I have an azimuth of 211 and 10 minutes. Distance of 3 miles. Landmark, Hossick Gulch. Township, 45 north. Range, 10 west. Section 22 on the Mount Diablo Meridian. Character of smoke is small. The base is visible. Column is thin. Color is blue to gray. Volume is stable. So yeah, this is our lightning map from last night. Happened like around 4 o'clock. So I'm right up here. And my fire is likely that strike right there. That one that I showed earlier on Scott Bar Lookout is that one. Yeah, we got a lot of strikes last night. I didn't even know that it was gonna get that bad. I didn't even know we were getting like an actual thunderstorm coming through. But yeah, my still going. It waxes and wanes. You can see the drift smoke from Scott Bar Mountain. And there's just more and more of them out to the west. Now with Tom Martin and Lake Mountain in the way, I can't see much of it. There's a bunch behind there. I just heard on the radio that we're actually getting some smoke jumpers to come in and tackle one of the fires over that way. So that'd be cool. Probably not gonna see any of it, but it's cool that we're calling them in. But yeah, finally, I have a fire after 2 months of nothing. So my little fire down there is just petering out. I didn't even realize this other one going up there, because they're at like the same point in the ridge. My brain transposed them together. So I don't think that one's been going for as long, but it has picked up, and it's definitely going a lot harder than the one I called in before. You can barely see that one anymore. So I just called that one in. All right, another update. So yeah, that little one that I had first was like down there somewhere. That one, I think, has basically just smoldered out. I don't even see it anymore. That one up there, still going. I don't think anyone else called that one in before. It is pretty high up, and I don't know how easily they can see from down at Scott Bar. I know there were a couple called on the other side of the ridge, but I can't see any of those. The other one, way over there, is on Scott Bar Mountain. So that one I knew was called in because even before I was leaving the station, that one was already called. So yeah, quite a few fires down in this direction. Hopefully don't have to deal with too much more. Get the helicopter out on it soon. There's a helicopter over that way. I don't know if they're heading, to the Scott Bar Mountain fire. I know one of them's headed to over to Happy Camps. Might have to pass over, but hopefully we can get more aircraft coming in throughout the day. It's only noon right now. All right, so a little scary. I just got a report that there's a fire somewhere down here. I don't know if they're talking about the same fire, but I heard something about a quarter to a half acre, which is sizable. It said it wasn't going anywhere. It might be down behind Little Baldy over here, which is the one that you can see the trail running along, which would make sense why I can't see it, because that's a pretty steep area. But yeah, now I just get to keep my eye out and hope that it doesn't make a run up a hill if it is coming up this way. So, fun day, a lot of excitement. Today has been nuts. Absolutely nuts. Oh, there's a dust devil over there. Okay, just wanted to make sure the radio wasn't calling for me. So, there is a tiny, tiny, tiny one over there that was not called in. Looks like the two that I called in earlier are taken care of. The one on Scott, or the two on Scott Bar, is still getting dealt with. I just called this one in. This one literally just appeared out of nowhere. Because I mean, I've been looking this way, trying to find the one that is on the other side of Little Baldy. But that thing just popped up out of nowhere. I don't know why it took so long to start, but I mean, it's going now. Crazy day right now. Absolutely crazy. I've called in 4 fires. All right, so you can start seeing some of the flames down there. Smoke is blocking it. I can see it with my eyes. Some of the licks of orange. That's crazy. This thing appeared out of nowhere. I can't say it enough. This thing, because I was looking this direction for the fire that they said was by Little Baldy. So I've been looking this way. This thing just got up and ran. They just started putting spray down on oh, it was one of the helicopters dropping. That's why it wasn't red. They just started dropping water on the Scott I see. That one over on Scott Bar Mountain. This one, I think we're getting a helicopter soon. Hopefully really soon. This thing is cooking right now. Thankfully, it looks like it's still going uphill. God, I hope so. Because Hamburg is just down there. It's a small town. I just started smelling the drift smoke, and I also noticed we might have some more thunderstorms tonight. We've got some building, so we might even have more lightning strikes. Now, today's Tuesday, my overtime day, so I'm off the next couple days, and Carl will be up here. But oh, it is gonna be crazy for at least the next week, I think, dealing with all this. You can see the flames now on that bottom edge.
Yeah, copy. Hey, when those other engines come in, just direct them to cross that river.
All right, we just got an update on the head fire is what they're calling it right now. It's at 3 to 4 acres, which is probably the biggest we've had on district all year. And I mean, they said it's creeping downhill, which is not good, because that's where Hamburg is. So I really hope that we can I think we just got our helicopter on it now, so hopefully they can start just blocking it off from the bottom. We had another update a while ago. It was like 10 to 15 acres. I'm sure it's even bigger now. Plus, Scott I see still going on over there. They're still fighting that, and the other small one beneath it. We've got this cell going over now. They called it active. I don't know if it means active lightning wise. I haven't heard anything yet, but I mean, it's certainly putting down rain and some serious wind. That is not good. They're gonna be fighting this thing all night and probably through tomorrow. All right, well, the fire's still going. I think I heard 30 acres, but It's not guaranteed that that's actually what it is. That's just their estimate, and we'll only know when it's out. This cell has been rumbling. Haven't seen any downstrikes yet. Hopefully there won't be any. It'll just be dropping rain. But yeah, today has been crazy. So the wind, because of that cell, has picked up immensely right now. I have no idea what it is. Actually, you know what? Let me get...
Also, want to give you an update on the Firefighters.
150 acres, if you heard that. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see how bad the wind is right now. Yeah, pretty bad. 20-mile-an-hour gusts. All right, well, some scary news for down in Hamburg. They just pulled the trigger on the full evacuation of the town. So, I mean, it's already getting choked out by smoke now, I'm sure. I mean, these winds right now are ridiculous, and it's just gonna push it right down the channel of the Scott and keep funneling it that way. And you can see the way those plumes are growing. Oh my gosh. It's literally like a bomb going off. But yeah, so they're evacuating the town right now. I don't have to go down that way at all, but it's really sad and scary to see that stuff like this can happen so quickly. I mean, it literally, I called it in 2.5 hours ago, and now it's over 150 acres. Okay, some more not good news. So apparently it's on both sides of the river now, which I feel bad because one of the logging guys, I told him that that probably wasn't going to happen. Did not realize how quickly this thing was going to jump over. So it is now on my side of the river. I get out of here. Oh, and it's on the other side of the Klamath too. Oh my gosh. Oh. All right, so even more scary news. The people at the head IC have suggested that I evacuate because it's on my side of the river now. So I basically just have to pack up everything I can and go back down because now the tower is at risk of catching fire. So this is fun. As much as this tower frustrates me, I really hope that it doesn't burn down. I don't think it will, but with that coming up, you never know. So hopefully this isn't my last time up here. That would be really unfortunate. So I'm on Walker Bridge right now, which is where Carl ended up weathering out the McKinney fire last year. There's the plume. Almost back to Oak Knoll. Supposedly we already don't have power, so it'll be a fun night. Almost exactly 4 hours ago, I called this in from a couple tree fire, less than 1/10 of an acre. All right, so it's been a few hours. I mean, it's basically like midnight now. I'm at a hotel. I could have stayed at the barracks, but we don't have power right now, so I don't have any refrigerated food or anything. And because we don't have power, one of my supervisors said that they will pay for us to stay in Wairika. I'm off the next couple days anyway, so I figured I might as well just get a head start on staying out of town. Plus, the fire with the wind that we've been having is probably going to go through where the barracks are at. Granted, since it's in the McKinney burn scar, it should be totally fine. If there's any sort of fire going through that way, it's going to be a grass fire and it's going to be totally fine. But just in case, because of how hectic everything was today and how I was proven wrong by fire behavior many times, I packed up basically everything that I felt was important enough and brought it into Wairika, and now I'm just staying at the hotel for tonight. Tomorrow night I'll go back. Hopefully they'll be getting power back soon so we don't have to waste all of our food, but yeah, really, really scary day today. I really hope that the tower is fine. I know that Carl's not going to go up there regardless tomorrow, but I guess we'll just have to see what happens. Hopefully they can get a handle on that fire, but you never know.